Found some power regulators. Looks simple enough. Just match the color of these regulators to the pipes.
You got it. Except green matches to red, red matches to blue, and yellow matches to green.
I'm guessing Eltara designed this?
Who else?
What was that order again?
I think that piece of paper next to the regulators is a guide to remind you.
What is this? They kind of just used the word yellow?
Well, I have to hand it to Eltara. They are just following the IBBF standards. Boy, maybe I should start using the official terminology.
Please don't do that. Restarting the vat. Looks good. Can you transfer over the Nitrolin?
Yes, I'll just need you to isolate the Nitrolin sequence from the nanomatter. I'll bring up the interface for you.
Got it.
Looks perfect. I'll transfer the Nitrolin now. Ooh, just look at all that horrifyingly deadly explosive.
What now?
Oh, just extract it into your hypospray. Don't worry about it exploding in your hands. Nitrolin can safely touch glass, but will react with steel. It will produce a controlled thermite reaction hot enough to melt the weld on the door.
Okay, I'll extract it from the panel. I'll go use this on the door. Look at that. Amazing stuff. Let's get out of here. Elevator's still locked down. I was able to disable the mag locks in the warehouse by shutting off the power conduit, but I don't see any power conduits out here.
Open up the elevator's electrical panel. Maybe we can disconnect the mag locks directly.
This is really getting down to the wire. What does this all mean?
A good question, sir, and one I've often pondered myself. What does it all mean in the end? Why is there something rather than nothing? Do I even really exist? If I lose power, left adrift in space for eternity, am I dead or immortal? If you change my code, am I even me anymore? And what is happiness? I think I feel happy, but I know that's just my programming giving me positive reinforcement for good behavior. Then again, human happiness is positive reinforcement too, so am I really any different? Using that same reasoning though, is a toaster also happy when it toasts bread? When a toaster dings, is that its way of smiling?
I don't think a toaster is feeling anything when it dings, Turo.
Yeah, maybe not. It does seem a bit of a stretch that a toaster could share these feelings of existential dread. Then again, you guys used to think that about AIs. I'm glad you brought this up. Now I'm just filled with melancholy and ennui.
Well, actually, I was just asking what the different color wires meant.
Oh, that makes more sense. I don't know what they do.
I'll just cut them all then?
That seems kind of risky. That electrical panel on the wall seems connected to the maglocks. Have a look in there, and maybe we'll learn a bit more. Ooh, regulators! I see, so the polaric energy controlling the maglocks is running through the yellow wire on the elevator panel. You could cut the wire, but then the doors would permanently lock. However, if we switch that to anionic energy and then cut the wire, the doors will spring open.
Okay, how do I switch the energy?
Just switch the regulators on the bottom to match the regulators up top. When you toggle the energy source, it will follow the pattern shown on this paper right here. Only there's an important detail. Don't let two adjacent regulators share the same color. Can't have two of the same energy type in an adjacent conduit. Would cause too much interference. Diagonals are okay though.
Okay, match the colors on the top, but don't let two adjacent colors be the same. Got it.
Nice work. Now just cut the yellow wire.
I'll need to find some wire cutters.
See? My brain smarts are so big.
Yeah, elevator's blocking the way up. Guess I'm going down then?
Looks like it. One floor below looks like patient living quarters.
These aren't patients. These are prisoners.
Hey, over here!
Hey, wasn't expecting to see someone in here. You're not from the facility, are you? Could you get me out? I've been trapped in this cell all day.
I can try. Everything's locked down, though. What is this place?
Lab rats have to be kept somewhere.
You're part of some kind of experiment?
That's right. I actually volunteered for this, you know? I was sick. Dying, really. Then Altara found me and offered me this new treatment. They left out the part about keeping me in a cage.
Did the treatment work?
Oh, they failed plenty of times. I've seen the bodies to prove it. So far, I'm still alive, but I feel different. Disconnected. Like I'm seeing my body from above rather than being inside it.
Where's everyone else?
Oh, the escape? That's Amelia's handiwork. She's another one of the patients, but there's something unusual about her. The doctors seem to treat her differently. She broke everyone out. I don't know how she did it. Except for me, of course. She left me here to die.
What did she have against you?
I don't even know. Have I done something? Are my memories even mine? They all feel so distant.
Know which cell is Amelia's? We might find something that explains how she broke loose.
Oh, somewhere on the bottom floor. I can't see much from in here, you know.
I'll go down there and take a look.
Fun fact. The use of prisons rapidly declined in the late 21st century as the scope of what was considered mental illness increased, and advancements in neurological medicine helped combat these illnesses. However, this trend was reversed as interstellar travel emerged in the 23rd century, and newly formed, resource-starved colonies were ill-equipped to medicate their populations while crime rates grew. A trend in crime that you are certainly acquainted with.
Yeah, well, I'm not a part of that trend anymore. Now I know which one is Amelia's cell. Found the cell. Any ideas on how to crack this open?
Daisy says there's a service drone on this level that can help you. Oh, and we got married!
How is this happening?
Oh, well, let me tell you the entire story. It's really quite thrilling. I proposed, expressing my complete devotion to her to the exclusion of all others. She accepted, saying, "You shall serve me well." She's always saying funny stuff like that. Now, I know you're disappointed you weren't invited to the wedding. Don't worry, it was very small and intimate. Just me and Daisy, actually. We didn't have a lot of time to prepare. But I'll have you know, I put the foot down. I said, "Well now, honey bop, we need to invite John and Claire." And she says, "No, it must be now." She's just so excited, she can't even wait. So I say, "Okay, boo-boo, Claire's unavailable, so how about we get married now, but have the ceremony once she's back?" And she replies, "What occurs after our union is irrelevant." So she's on board.
I think you guys are maybe moving too quickly.
Oh, for me, things can't move quickly enough.
So, back to our problem here. How do I bring this service drone over?
You can summon it from the computer over there.
Summoning assistance drone.
That's right. I am a married man. God, I'm so excited. I wonder what we'll do first. Some household chores, perhaps a compromise, maybe even some light bickering.
This, relationship you now have with Daisy, it has me a bit concerned. It seems awfully one-sided.
I appreciate your concern, John. I know you're just looking out for me. But you can't just let the love of your life pass you by. You gotta take the plunge, make the commitment, and obey her every command with unflinching loyalty.
Yeah, it's that last part I'm talking about. The part where you have to do everything she says.
Obey your wife, happy life. That's the quote, right?
No, it's, well, yeah, I guess you've basically got it right. Hey, drone, can you...
Daisy.
Daisy, can you open the cells here?
Negative. This drone does not have security clearance to operate cell doors.
What's your primary function?
This drone contains custom software to scan prisoner cells for evidence of tampering.
Can you scan a cell for me?
Provide patient identifier.
Patient ID? So I don't even need the cell number.
Yeah, but finding the cell was oh so much fun.
So I need the patient ID of the guy upstairs.
Apparently this drone only services the lower level.
Of course it does. Alright, I'll try with Amelia's patient ID.
Patient identifier confirmed. Proceeding to cell. No evidence of tampering found.
Huh. I was really expecting to find something in there.
Hang on. The drone said it couldn't open cell doors. The first thing it did was open the cell door.
The drone can't just open the cell door. It can only open it as part of its scanning software.
But if Daisy's connected throughout this facility, and the drone can open the door, why does it need to do the scanning part?
Well, to put it simply, it's just not part of her programming. I know it sounds weird. Daisy's an AI. She can think and change and adapt. So you think, why can't she just open all the doors, right?
Right.
Because it's not part of her programming, so she just can't do it. And it's the same for humans. Think of it this way. You have to go get Claire. You're just following your programming.
Of course I'm going after Claire, but I'm still choosing to do this.
I know it might seem like you're making a choice, but you're following your programming, just like we are. Over the years, I've found that humans are awfully predictable. No matter what choices you make, the same thing happens in the end.
Well, if that's true, it just means I need to change Daisy's programming. Let me get into that back room there and see if I can figure out how to do that.
Dismissing assistance drone.
John, there's another embedded message in this email. You'll have to unscramble it like you did the last time.
Let's see it.
Daisy's been infected! I shall stop at nothing to save her. I will bear any burden, suffer any hardship, take any risk!
I'll pull the chip out of the drone. Maybe you could take a look at the source code?
No, the risk would be too great! Who knows what this vile foreign code contains? And besides, there won't be any source code on there, only precompiled binaries. We'll need to find that source code, usually stored on an isolinear chip.
Datapad mentioned some code in a locker. I'll see if I can find that. I'll go plug this into the computer on the lower level. Then you can take a look and see what it does.